Okay, this is going to be a quick overview of Peppermint 8. What is Peppermint 8? It's a beginner's Linux distribution. It's an LXD desktop with it's customized LXD desktop. Has the XFCE4 panel and XFWM4 window manager from XFCE, and it also uses the Nemo file browser from Cinnamon. So it's sort of the best of all worlds. It's also very lightweight, so you could be able to install it on some fairly old hardware, and it'll work quite well. Another thing that makes it unique is its use of web apps. So it's not a web-based OS like Chrome OS, although it does make use of a lot of web apps. You can also have full access to the full Ubuntu software store. I think this is actually the Linux Mint software center, but they're all basically based on Ubuntu. So there's the software center. All of the more popular Linux applications are in here. You can have your meta packages for graphic arts or networking or office, photography, whatnot. Go back to categories. It's basically divided up in all different categories. You can go through it, and there's a lot of stuff you can install. If you don't want just web-based applications, these are all going to be installed on the system itself. So if you don't have access to the internet, then you can still make use of the different applications. Also in here you have the Synaptic package manager, which gives you access to basically thousands and thousands of applications. You have to know a little bit more what you're looking for through here. Like this is a game. Click here to get a screenshot. This gives you a bit of a description of what it is. There's a screenshot of the game. Say you're interested, then you would just go right click on it, mark for installation, shows you all the rest of the stuff it's going to install, mark. Then you would hit apply and it would install it. But since I'm not really interested in installing it, let's see, hang on, unmark. Yes. Oops. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm going to quit it. If we go through some of the settings, system settings, you can see there's full control of basically everything. A lot of different wallpapers to choose from. Of course, you can use your own as well. Close that. You can customize different things, different tweaks you can make for the panel, turn the system sounds off and on, auto mount settings, etc., etc. Here for hardware, if you want to add a printer, if you want to configure your sound, monitor, resolution. If you need NVIDIA drivers or ATI drivers, you can just click on additional drivers. It'll search to see what you're using and what's available. The same thing as you get in Ubuntu. If you've ever used Ubuntu, it's very similar. I'm using NVIDIA driver and there. Power manager, network, all your Bluetooth and different firewall settings, Samba shares, and your network manager itself, all in here. Different system settings for users and groups, time and date, startup applications, and you have access as well to this the package manager here and the software manager there. So there's multiple ways of getting access to it. Anyways, this is getting a little bit long, but yeah, that's basically what I have to say about this. It comes with Chromium web browser as default. You can of course install different Firefox or Google Chrome if you want, things like that. Let's see, I wanted to make a web app as well. So if I want to make a web app, say I want to make a Netflix app, go there, go www.netflix.com, put it in the internet section of the menu. Sure, that's fine. You can select your own icon or use the site's favorites icon. which is going to do here. There we go. You have your choice of browsers that you want your web app to be based on. Since Chromium is the only browser that comes with as stock, I'll leave it with that. Hit apply, and there we go, it's done. Go into the menu, Internet, Netflix. And there's your brand new web app. You can sign into your Netflix account, or you can sign up. So it's a fairly handy little distribution, lightweight. It's fairly polished. I do recommend it, especially for beginners. It's a really solid little distribution. So that'll be all for now. I'll sign off here. Thanks for watching.